So, how would you describe in a fuller way from your perspective that all always is well, all always is available to you, and all always is loving you? What would be, I have the knowing of that, but I just want to delight myself with your words around that.
Well, those are some brilliant words spoken in settings. We offer those words very early to Kosta as he was looking for balance. Balance in the sense of understanding what this flow is, which is this wider perspective. Kosta is broadcasting this wider perspective that everyone has access to at all times. Broadcasting that place of that being predominant aspect. Now being out of his own judgments, beliefs, and opinions, in other words, out of his sharper focus that he was on a break or before the broadcast, or he will be right after the broadcast. In other words, that dance that you have, once you get to the place where you check in with that which you call all, that oneness, that everything that exists perspective, then you see and start seeing the movement. And once you start seeing the movement, then you're not so prone to go and to measure things and to check things off and to keep variety of scores and statistics about how often were you holding on to the place of steady and how often were you holding on to the place of question. In other words, you get to understand and really be mesmerized but by the dance, because once you see what that dance is, that is the time when you see equal value in everything that you're observing. And that is when really, from the perspective of everything that exists, you can see, even in your physicality, that all is well, that all is at all times loving you, that all is at all times available to you to go into that perspective at any given moment that you choose to. And so the brilliant tools that you're having, one of the tools being this broadcast, your expectation of Kosta keeping this space and allowing you to hear your thoughts coming through his speaking mechanism. It is another way for you to have these experiences which are happening within you at all times. This is nothing that you need to learn. This is nothing that you need to even recognize. This is so embodied within you that if you just relax for a moment and listen, you will find more and more and more of that resonance, that place of being, that place in which is called often meditative state of that which our friend was talking about, awakening, and we'll offer you some words there too. That place of awakening of you, or more finding that balance between focus and unfocus, more finding that balance between identification with your mind and with your body and with your emotion, but also identification with this life force that is coming and flowing through you, looking to express itself through your body, looking to express itself through your mind, looking to express itself through your emotions based off of where you are in your creation process. But that life force really being that creator that you so often talk about, that everything that exists, source, energy, perspective. And we do not like to talk too much about varieties because the blendedness is what you're experiencing. No one is saying to ditch the mind, body, and your emotions and everything you give your attention to throughout the whole day, all day long. But once you do that, once you really, even for a moment, on the places of quiet mind, disassociate yourself from that which is identity of your mind, of your body, and your emotions, at that moment you can really clearly see that wider perspective. And from that moment, there is really no other way but for you to build consistency in that which are brilliant, blissful experiences of just being.
Thank you.